Hello, friends and subscribers and backpacking and hiking enthusiasts. I'm Terry Young with Terry Young Outdoors, and I just kind of want to make a video to give everybody an update on my upcoming through hike of the Pinhoti Trail in Alabama. I will be starting my through hike on October the 30th, the morning of the 30th. I'm going to stay Friday night, the 29th, at the Pinhoti Outdoor Center in Sylacauga, and I'll get shuttled to the trailhead the morning of the 30th to start my hike. So hopefully I'll be on trail 9 days, hopefully finish on the 7th of November in Cave Spring, Georgia. So I wanted to make this video to show you what all the gear that I'll be taking with me on my through hike. Okay, starting out with my shoes, I'll be wearing the Ultra Olympus. I think they're Olympus 5s, but great hiking shoes, trail runners. They're light, they have a lot of traction. I just really like them. This is my second pair of Ultra Olympus. And on top of the Olympus, I'll have the Ultra trail running gaiters that just keeps debris from getting in your shoes and socks. Just hooks right on the Ultra. Just keeps all the rocks and stuff out. So my neck gaiter is one I got when I was in Jackson, Wyoming. Teton Research. Gravity Research. It's got the Grateful Dead Steal Your Face logo on it. Pretty cool. And I'll be wearing that as a neck gaiter. Let's see, my socks, darn tough socks, great socks. I mean, everybody knows about Darn Tough. They're a great company. If you wear them out, they'll give you another pair. You just notify them, send them back, and they'll give you another pair. For my shorts, I've got the Patagonia 9 Trail running, hiking shorts. I really love these. I did part of the AT in them a couple of weeks ago, and I really liked them a lot. They've got the liner inside, the compression liner, so that I probably won't have to wear anything under those. But I am taking another pair of ex officio underwear with me. These are Under Armour tights. If it's cold when I start, I will wear the Under Armour tights underneath my running shorts. These are calf compression sleeves. Kind of a cool multicolor calf compression sleeve. I've worn these a couple of times. People seem to like them. Let's see. This is a Patagonia R1 full zip jacket. Love this piece of gear right here. Great piece of gear. It's got the hood. Got the hood with the elastic on it. If your head gets cold, you can put that around your head. The shirt I'll be hiking in, is the same one I wore on the AT. It's the I got it from Six Moon Designs. It says I support America's National Scenic Trails. So yeah, I'll be wearing that. It's merino wool. I've got a Patagonia Capilene long sleeve that I can wear underneath that if it's cold. That's a pair of ex officio underwear that or boxer briefs I'll wear. I mean, like I said, I'll probably, when I'm wearing these, I probably won't wear anything underneath them because they do have a compression liner built in, but I'm bringing these just in case. This is my Mountain Hardwear beanie, merino wool beanie. My head gets cold. This is my camp wear. So this is stuff I'm not going to be hiking in, but I will have at camp to sleep in and lounge around in. That's the Smart Wool 250 weight quarter zip. It's a little bit of an athletic fit. It really holds the warmth in. Right now, they're not calling for super cold temperatures. I think the lowest is like 38 at night. In the daytime, hiking temperatures will probably be mid 50s to low 60s. That's a pair of Smartwool 250 weight sleeping pants. I guess you'd call them sleeping pants. They're like tights, but they're long john type deal. Another pair of Smartwool socks to sleep in. I won't hike in those. Well, I may hike in them because when I get somewhere I can wash clothes, I can alternate hike in these and wash the other pair that I've got. So 2 pair of socks, both merino wool. That is my Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer that I wear if it gets really cold. I love this jacket. Really love it. I mean, it's just great. It's tried and true in the hiker community. You know, all the thru hikers know about the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer. That is the watch that I'll be wearing. It's the Garmin Fenix 5. I believe it's a Fenix 5X GPS watch. So I'll have that on. And I think that that's all for my clothing system. All right, the next thing that I'll be going over is my backpack and just a few more things that I will have. My sleep system, my cook system, just that stuff, my trekking poles. So, turn around here. Okay, this is my backpack. It is the Z-Packs Arc Haul 62 liter pack. It's the same one I used on the Appalachian Trail. I've got my Pinhoti trail tag on there. It's a Dyneema pack, or actually it's ripstop nylon, but it's got a coating on the inside that keeps it pretty much waterproof. I wouldn't say it's 100% waterproof because the last time we went to the AT, we got rained on a lot, and I did have just a little bit of dampness on the inside when we got finished. But, I mean, I can deal with that. It's a great pack. It really is. I forgot what the weight is. It's under 2 pounds. But I got it with the little sack there for, you know, you can put your camera or you can put snacks in it. I forgot what they call that, the shoulder strap pouch or whatever. That is the water bottle pouch. Holds the 1 liter water bottle really nicely. And that's the Z-Packs hip belt pouch. Nice big hip belt pouch. I've got plenty of places to store snacks and things like that. Another thing I did buy with this backpack, actually I didn't buy it when I bought the pack, but I bought it afterwards because I found that I was having a hard time getting my camera out. I'd have to zip up the pocket after I got my camera out with one hand, and it just wasn't working. So I got the Z-Packs front utility pack to go on the shoulder strap, and it actually goes just like this. It snaps right into your no, I'm sorry, it goes down there on the hip belt. So yeah, it's got the same size snaps as the hip belt, so it just goes just like this. So it's like a fanny pack, but it just integrates the whole system. Love that pack. I really do. It's another reason I love Z-Packs. When we hiked on the Appalachian Trail last April, I had a problem with my top bar up here. It kept popping out of the little hole that it goes in, the little socket that goes in. I thought maybe I was loading the backpack wrong, but come to find out, it has happened to a couple of the Arc Hauls. I think they just put the eyelets too far away from each other, and this top bar would pop out. but I sent it back to them, and they had it back within a week. They had it back to me within a week, which is amazing. Great customer service at Z-Packs. Can't say enough good things about them. My shelter is the Z-Packs Duplex. I just got this about a month ago. I used it on the Appalachian Trail. Love it, love it, love it. It's a great tent. It's a pound and a half maybe. Got the camo version, which I got lucky, and I went on Z-Packs website, and they just happened to have one in the bargain, on the bargain page. I guess they found some more camo Dyneema material, and they made a couple more. So I was lucky enough to snag one of the camo. The reason people get camo is that the forest green and the blue are really translucent. You can see through them, and you know, this just offers up a little bit more privacy. I think there's a little bit of a weight penalty, maybe just a couple of ounces. Not a big deal, but love the Duplex. My sleeping pad is the Nemo Tensor insulated. I think it has an R value of maybe 3.5. I love this thing. It changed my sleep on trail. I mean, I can get really good sleep on this thing. And I got the wide version, the regular wide, and I would suggest if you're a side sleeper or you toss and turn at night, that you get the wide version. That's 25 inches, and I had the 20-inch version and took it back when they got some wides in. I took it back and swapped it out for a wide. That was a good call on that, though. Let's see, cook system. This is a Evernew titanium. I think it's 750 milliliter pot. Great little pot. I got it in a Z-Packs stuff sack. Really like that pot there. I've had it for probably a year and a half. Stove. I got the MSR Pocket Rocket. That's a really good stove. It hasn't failed me. Getting a little loose in the little connectors right there, but it's done a great job for me. I really like that. Don't have a bottle of gas out here, but I use the MSR Isopro gas. I normally take I think it's a 4-ounce. I have a couple of 4-ounce bottles with me to take on this Pinhoti thru hike. And I will be able to get another bottle if I need it. I think there's a couple of places that you can get them near the trail if I were to need another one. There's just a little stuff sack that I keep the Pocket Rocket in. Trekking poles. The Black Diamond Alpine Carbon Cork trekking pole. I really like that. I've had a little bit of problem with the hinges slipping on me, but not too bad. Sometimes I just have to tighten them up with a little Allen wrench. But cork handles, which I would suggest getting cork handles if you're going to do a lot of backpacking, hiking. I got some electrical tape on this side wrapped around the trekking pole. Some medical tape wrapped around the trekking pole on this side. And I also keep some rubber bands wrapped around the trekking pole just in case I need rubber bands for any reason. But yeah, I really like that. The Z seat, I think it's not a Z seat, it's a knockoff, but hey, all you do is really sit on it, so you know, it'll work. I'll probably take this umbrella with me. It's not one of the like Six Moon design super light umbrellas, but it's only about 7 ounces. This is a Madison Academy, where my boys went to high school. It says Madison Academy Mustangs, home of champions on it, and it only weighs about 7 ounces, so I'll probably take this with me. Because, you know, it is going to rain a few days, I believe. Here is my water filtration. I've got keep it in this plastic bag here, and keep it in the back pouch of my Arc Haul. Let me get this out. Okay. Alright, this is the Sawyer squeeze. Everybody knows the Sawyer squeeze. That's probably what I'm going to be using for water filtration. I do have a Catadine B free water filter that I'm debating on using. At least I'll take the Catadine B free with me, and if I want to swap up, I can. But yeah, that screws right onto the top of a smart water bottle. I got the C-Knock water bag here, and that's 2-liter water bag. The Sawyer filter just screws right onto the bottom of this. So once you get your water in the bag, you just screw the filter on, and then you squeeze it right into your smart water bottles. So that's what I'm doing for water filtration. I don't think I'm going to take any backup water filtration with me, like Aquamera. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Probably be a good idea to take something just in case I have a failure. But anyway. All right. Okay, also in the back pouch of the Arc Haul, I'll have my poop kit. Just keep it in this plastic Ziploc bag. And I've got the Deuce of Spades trowel for digging the cat holes. And I took a water bottle and smashed it around there and put some Velcro on it. It makes like a little housing for my Deuce of Spades. Because when you're digging around in the dirt and the mud, this thing gets nasty. So I made a little housing so it doesn't get everything else in my poop kit nasty. I've got some Dude wipes. I love the Dude wipes. And some toilet paper. Everybody knows what toilet paper's for. So I think that is all, and I'll continue. I got a few more pieces of gear here that I went to the garage and found, just so I can show you. And this is the 4-ounce MSR ISO Pro gas container. So I'll probably, like I said, have 2 of these. This is the pack liner. It's a nylon fume pack liner that I'll put inside my Z-Packs Arc Haul. Everything that I just want to make sure it just stays dry. I'll put everything in there. Oh, there's Froggy. Hey, Froggy. Okay, like I said, nylon fume pack liner to keep all my Z-Packs sleeping bag and all that dry. Oh, forgot to mention that when I was talking about my sleeping system. This is the Z-Packs Classic sleeping bag. It's a 20-degree. Great bag. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, so not much to say about that. I got it regular length, and then I've got the wide version, just because I sleep on my side and I tend to roll around. So Z-Packs Classic sleeping bag. And I have the Z-Packs stuff sack, roll top stuff sack that I keep it in. A couple of smart water bottles that will go in my backpack. One thing I did is I took one of my smart water bottles and I measured out water in cups and marked it off here so that when I'm making my food at night, if I use dehydrated meals, I won't have to guess on the amount of water that I'm putting in. So I marked all the way up to 2.5 cups of water, and then I wrote that on there with a Sharpie. Then I put some clear packing tape over the top of that, and it's lasted me for 2 years now. So that works pretty well. Steaks, a little MSR steak bag. The stakes I'm going to be using are the MSR Groundhog, and I got these titanium stakes from Garage Grown Gear. I put these on the lines that come down off my trekking poles, just because they're a little bit stronger. They're a little longer, a little stronger. So that's my tent stakes. Here's the cap I'll be wearing, just an Outdoor Research, really light hiking cap. I've worn that on the Appalachian Trail also. The rain jacket is the Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain jacket, and really like that thing. Now, if you get a ton of rain, it will start to soak through. I mean, I was a little disappointed. First day on the Appalachian Trail, it rained all day, and by the time we got to Hawk Mountain, the jacket had started to soak through. But you know, if you're just talking about a couple hours of rain or light rain, it's fine. I've got an Arc'teryx rain jacket. It's a little heavier. I can always take that if I plan on getting a day or two of steady rain. But I do like the Helium 2 jacket from Outdoor Research. Here's a knife that I'm taking. It's a little Gerber Paraframe knife. It's probably 3 or 4 ounces. Not heavy. But, you know, that's for cutting up stuff at camp, cutting paracord, cutting open a meal, cutting summer sausage, stuff like that. Bear whistle I'll have around my neck probably when I get north of Mount Sheehaw. There have been several black bear sightings up there. So yeah, I'm going to take this whistle, and it's pretty loud. It's super light, and it's pretty loud. So if I see a bear, I'll blow the whistle, and hopefully he'll run away. That's a massager that I run over my calves and my quads when I get to camp at night. This thing works great. It's like a crowd favorite when I take it to camp with guys that I'm usually hike with. Everybody wants to use the roller. Really, really works good on your calves if you get sore calves. This is a tick key. I don't know if you have seen one of these, but if you get a tick on you somewhere, you just get the tick in that hole right there, press down and pull back, and it just kind of sharp right there, so it'll just pull the tick right out. Tick key, pretty cool. Super light too. Of course, just a Bic lighter, just a mini Bic lighter. I'll probably have 2 of these, just in case one of them runs out of gas or whatever. My food bag. That's my food bag. It's homemade, well, I had somebody on Etsy make it for me. Got the AT. I put the AT symbol in reflective tape on the bottom, so when it's hanging up from a tree, I can know which bag is mine, because a lot of people use these blue bags. That's a popular color for Dyneema food bag, so I can tell which one's mine when it's hanging there. Speaking of bear line, let's see. Okay, there's my bear hanging kit. That's 50 feet of bear rope from Lawson. I think it's Lawson Industries. It's reflective bear cord. It's got a special coating on it that's not supposed to not harm the tree limbs that you're going across, but it's a really great line. I mean, this stuff is so reflective. You can see it from a long way away when you shine it with a flashlight. And I got a carabiner on it, so I can hook through here, and of course hang my food. Sea to Summit long handle spork. Love this thing. I've had it about 1.5 years. Little carabiner on it, so I can either hang it off my pack or keep it in my food bag. And just a little rag that I can wipe my face or wipe out a pot or something. I can wipe the inside of my tent with this. It's a little microfiber towel that I keep in my pack. All right, now for a few things that I keep in my Ditty Bag. I got these Dyneema Ditty Bags from it's Cloud Gear is the brand name, but I got them from Garage Grown Gear. They're really nice bags. Have a little drawstring top. But I'll go through what I keep in my Ditty Bag. If I can dump all this out. And I may weed some of this stuff out and not take it with me, but just go through some of the stuff that I... Okay, charging cables. That's my charging cable for my Samsung phone, the Note 10 that I'm recording with right now. That is charging cables for my Garmin Inreach, which I will show you right now. That's the Garmin Inreach that I take with me. I would suggest if you hike alone that you get one of these. It's either you can get this is the little bit older version. It's the larger version. They got an Inreach Mini now that weighs a lot less than this one, but it's great. If you want to keep in touch with loved ones while you're out on the trail, they can send you messages. You can message them back. It's not a phone. It's not a satellite phone. It's just a communication device. But you can send texts through satellite if you don't have cell service. And they can respond. And when you send a text, it'll give your coordinates of where you're at, which is really neat. I do like that feature a lot. So yes, I would definitely suggest if you hike by yourself, backpack by yourself, spend the money and get a Garmin Inreach or a Spot device or something that works off satellite. It's just peace of mind. Okay, so charging cables for I think that's the Inreach, and I think also my Garmin watch. That's the charging cables for both of those. Dr. Bronner's camp soap. Great stuff. Emergency blanket. Just a reflective emergency blanket. Earplugs in case I'm sleeping in a shelter and somebody's in there sawing logs and I want to try to get some sleep. Or if it's really windy and I'm hearing limbs break and fall off trees and it's wigging me out, then sometimes I'll put the earplugs in just to get some sleep. Of course, small thing of toothpaste to brush my teeth. The toothbrush that everybody made fun of me because I drilled holes in it. But guess what? It only weighs about an ounce, so there. Headphones for my Samsung Note 10 for listening to podcasts while I hike, or I've downloaded a couple of movies. I may watch a movie in my tent at night, you know, if I feel like it. So yeah, headphones, Beats headphones. Extra batteries for the headlamp, which I will get right now. The headlamp. Where is the headlamp? Oh, there you go. Okay, the headlamp. Right now, I've got the Black Diamond Spot 350. I just bought a Nightcore NU25 that should be here sometime in the next week. And I'll probably be taking the NU25 with me. It's lighter, and I'm going to probably put one of the shock cord headbands on the NU25. This has been a great one, though. I've really liked this. But the NU25 by Nightcore is a USB powered, so I will be able to recharge the NU25. This one takes batteries. Speaking of recharging, this is a power bank. It's a Anchor 20,000 milliamp power bank that I'll take with me. It's kind of heavy. It's 10, 11 ounces, something like that. But hey, you got to have power while you're out there. You got to recharge your phone. You got to recharge your Garmin Inreach. So yeah, that's a little bit of weight penalty, but it's a must-have. Let's see, just a carabiner, another carabiner. That is cortisone cream, and it's cortisone 10 and Baxter-Tracin, I think is what it's called. It's like a well, you put it on cuts, scrapes, whatever. So I've got some of that. I keep them in contact case lenses, so just it doesn't weigh anything right there. So anyway, this is Aquamira Oh, excuse me, Aquaphor, Aquamira cleans water up. But yeah, Aquaphor for in case you get any chafing, and Vaseline, put on your lips, whatever. Keratin lotion for ticks, mosquitoes. If it's warm, you know, you put this on your skin. It's not like DEET. It doesn't stink like DEET. I like the Keratin. That's made by Sawyer. But I just put it in a smaller little dispenser. It's lighter. Nail clippers. 2-port USB charger for when I'm in town I can charge up, or at a hostel I can charge up 2 things at once. That is a little, if I take my Sawyer squeeze, they're bad about O-rings popping out. You might be shaking them, getting some excess water out, and an O-ring pop out and you not know it. And if the O-ring comes out of the Sawyer squeeze, it is useless. So I take an extra O-ring or 2. It's just some various caps, smart water bottle caps. A small sponge. That's a little eye makeup sponge. It weighs nothing, but I can, you know, soak up water with it. Condensation inside the tent. I just keep it in my Ditty Bag. Some of the tape for, like Dyneema tape for taping up. If I get a hole in my air mattress or in my tent, I've got a couple of squares pre-cut that I can put on that to seal it up. This is a little Sea to Summit. The little microfiber towel that I bought came inside this, but I repurposed this container and I put a small little air pump in there, because when you hike 20 miles a day and you get to camp and it's late and you just want to eat and go to bed, last thing you want to do is blow up your air mattress. So this is really cool. It's by Flex Tail Gear Tiny Pump. So you just push this. You can stoke a fire with it. It's just a great little multi-purpose piece of gear. It's got a light. Oops. Hell. Ah, there you go. It's got a pretty bright light. You can hang it from your tent, and it's just cool. I like it. Oop. See, it gets even brighter. So, Flex Tail Gear. It's probably, well, let's just find out. See how much it weighs. .4 ounces. So it's not a huge weight penalty for, you know, it's a trade out. You don't have to blow up your air mattress. And like I said, you can stoke a fire with it. You stick it down there, let the air get underneath there, and the fire just comes right up. Little medical kit here. I keep in just a little Ziploc bag. Keep it in the back of my, you keep some Excedrin, keep some anti-diarrheal. I keep some, things for upset stomach if you get an upset stomach on the trail. A couple of Q-tips. A little thing of floss, a little floss pick. So triple antibiotic ointment. That's my little medical kit. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. That was everything that I am taking on the Pinhoti thru hike coming up in about 2 weeks, starting on October the 30th. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that has helped me get ready for this. It's a really big deal for me. And there's been a lot of people that have really been supportive to help get me ready. Nathan and Kim Wright from the Pinhoti Outdoor Center have they've had Zoom meetings online, and it has really helped prepare me for the trail and just all the things that I need to know before I get out there. My friends have been really supportive, encouraging me on this adventure that's coming up, and especially my wife, Robin. She has really been supportive. She knows how much this hike means to me, and just how excited I am about doing it. So I love her, and I really thank her for being such a supportive wife. So I guess the next time I post will be from the Pinhoti Trail to start my thru hike. Guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you love to hike and backpack like I do, you might get something off my channel that you like. So I invite you to subscribe, and I will see you on down the trail.